Picture a man. Now picture another man. Now those two men are having a conversation on the internet. Picture yourself watching this conversation. Now picture yourself jumping through a window. Now you're in a wheelchair, paralyzed, taking in nutrients through a straw. You are now in the optimal dimensional mindset to experience Alex and the Garbage Man.
Very nice. I like that. That was a good one.
And that's as close as I'm going to get to anything resembling the Twilight Zone.
Excellent. Yeah, and I don't know where you got that scene from where Buddy jumped out the window. It reminded me of like Halloween. But we watched the new Halloween. We watched Halloween Kills.
Yep.
Was not very good.
Oh.
Yeah, I
saw it in the theater. I liked the kills. I liked how intense they were. Probably not the greatest movie if you're a fan of Jamie Lee Curtis because of spoilers, how long she's lying in that hospital bed for, extolling philosophical virtues. But,
okay,
you know.
So we'll do the typical spoiler alert. So,
yeah.
Spoiler alert for Halloween Kills. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So when at the end there, when Tommy and them are like, you can go, we got this. I looked at Kim, I'm like, Mike's gonna fuck them up. And sure shit, like I just looked at Kim, like he's gonna fuck every one of them up.
Yep.
You know, like, and it was very cliche, and I guess a typical slasher. I don't know, because I liked the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed the first one, but yeah, a little disappointed. I'm glad I didn't go to the theater for it.
And my girlfriend really wanted to see it in the theater, so we went. It's a shame that, and I can't remember who one of the writers, Danny, damn it, I forget his last. Danny McBride is one of the writers. He's a pretty smart guy, and it sucks that with all the people who were around Michael when they were kicking and punching him when he was on the ground, why didn't they do like they did in RoboCop? Because one of the guys had a shotgun blow off Michael's arm, but then you don't have the rest of the movie.
Yeah. And yeah, actually, so on Sarah's recommendation, I didn't even waste my time with the Texas chainsaw. As she said, Texas. Me spell English good.
Texas.
Whatever. Fuck you guys.
The most recent Texas Chainsaw movie I saw was The Next Generation from 1994 with Matthew McConaughey.
Oof.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I didn't mind the other ones for what they were. They weren't great, by any means. But I mean, and I guess I'm going to age myself here because I'm 42, but that's my favorite horror movie is the original Texas Chainsaw. And when you take like a cult classic like that, you can't, well, I can't say that now because now we're going to go into an interesting discussion, just how age has changed. And I really am feeling old lately because my drummer and my guitarist are turning 24 on tomorrow. So, yeah, I know, right? So Cole is my drummer. He didn't have TV and internet had set up yet. So I gave him all the Friday the 13th on Blu-ray. I got him all on Blu-ray, right? And he like messaged me. He's like, dude, these movies are garbage. And I was like, shut your whore fucking mouth. Right? And I said, yeah, I mean, they get cheesy, but he's like, no. He's like, oh, dude, I loved the Friday the 13th from 2009. Or whatever it was. And I almost stabbed him with a drumstick. Because I was just like, I hate your fucking existence. Like, I hate your fucking existence right now. Hello, Chadney. Hello, Jugs. It's like, I hate your fucking existence right now. I mean, I love them, but it's like, how can you say? But then, so now go on to the conversation today. Just okay. So I messaged my guitarist. So we're trying to think of ideas for Canada Day, like because we're playing like, on Canada Day, like some Canadian groups, and he's like Billy Talent and stuff, and I'm not a Billy Talent fan. And I was, yeah, exactly. And I was like, well, what about like Our Lady Peace? Or I said, what about Finger 11? He's like, barf. I'm like, all right.
Now you shut your whore mouth, because the
I'm
grayest
like,
of blue skies was
right?
awesome.
Yep. And then I'm like, okay, what about Our Lady Peace? And he goes, well, I only know Innocence. And I'm just like, what? He's like, yeah, like the only song he knows by Our Lady Peace is Innocent. We are innocent. Really? You don't know Superman's Dead or anything off Clumsy or Naveed or Starseed? You know, fuck Moist.
No, I was going to mention Moist because apparently they're touring again, which is great.
I wasn't a huge Moist fan. The only song I really liked by them was Ophelia. I really loved that song. But yeah, and then so I'm like, I asked Cole, my drummer, I text him like, hey, do you know who the fuck Our Lady Peace is? He's like, no. Like, do you know who Finger 11 is? He's like, no. I was just like, and then I how about Matthew Good? Matt Goodband? No.
You're fired.
I'm thinking like, but then I started thinking, well, these guys, they were just born when this shit was big, like 98, 99, right?
Yeah, but their parents, if they loved those kids at all, should have played the stuff while they were in the crib, along with the Tea Party and the Tragically Hip. I mean, even the Age of Electric, bruh.
Yeah, I know. And no, God, they wouldn't know who the fuck Age of Electric is. Not a chance.
Oh, that's so sad.
Or like the Watchmen, Stereo. That's a good song.
That's a great song. Any Day Now is great too.
Yeah, so I don't know. We're gonna have to see how that debate goes. But yeah, I just like, wow. And then we have a young guy. So my drummer's best friend works with me at the town, and I'm like, hey, dude, you know I list all the bands. He's like, I don't know any of those bands.
Oh.
He's like, I bet you. But he did say, he's like, I bet you if you played the songs, I'd probably know them. But he's like, to name them, like, and I'm just like, what the fuck's wrong with these kids?
You know, I bet our parents said the same about us when they said, and the only example I'll give is Gordon Lightfoot, because I can't recall many other older Canadian artists from the 70s and the 60s.
Well, yeah, okay, Trooper.
The Guess Who.
Bachman Turner Overdrive.
BTO, yeah.
I'm just trying to think Canadian acts off the top of my head.
Wasn't Toronto, April Wine?
Toronto, April Wine, Glass Tiger, Bryan Adams.
Yeah.
Like these are all Canadian, you know, and it's like we know them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So yeah, that just, it blew my mind that these guys like had no idea who these people are.
Well, give them time. They're young. I mean, they've got so much media in this day and age to digest. It'll take them a few years to catch up. And unfortunately, here in Canada, the United States entertainment industry is a huge influence on us. That's why there's a law in the entertainment industry that at least, I want to say it's 30 or 35% of all entertainment content in Canada must be Canadian produced. It has to be. Yeah. And I remember 10, 12 years ago, the acting union ACTRA had been talking about that quite a bit and lobbying for that.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to, you know, it'll be interesting to see if they actually, how that goes, like what they're gonna the thing about that. So before we got on the air, we always kind of discuss maybe some half-ass stuff, like, hey, like, what are we gonna talk about? So Alex, this is funny that you mentioned it. You said you had a couple things about home, like people buying homes, and it's funny because I always, whenever we're talking, I always have global news up, and I kind of just go on to look to see what's going on.
Hmm.
And it's ironic that you have these things you're gonna play for us here because it says, so right at the top headline says Trudeau offers no timeline on promised home buyers rights bill has prices soar. And I thought that was kind of timely because of what you had said, right? So I have no idea. I didn't know this was going on. I had no idea. So hold on, I don't want this video to play. Thank you. Don't play. So Prime Minister Justin Trudeau on Thursday offered no timeline on when the new initiatives will be introduced as part of the Home Buyers Bill of Rights to help more first-time buyers enter Canada's red-hot real estate market. Speaking to reporters in Ottawa, Trudeau highlighted measures outlined in the latest federal budget meant to address high rising prices and supply shortages, but did not provide clarity on when those measures will become a reality. Has he ever offered fucking clarity for anything he's ever fucking said?
No.
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 Yeah.
Obfuscation.
I can hear him say this in his fucking shitty, whiny, nasally. These measures that are going to support families as we try to address the significant change in reality, concentrated ways, like in concrete ways, or like like I don't know what your guys' inflation is right there, but we had a meeting last night, a union meeting, and it was brought up that inflation in Calgary right now is 7.5%.
Whoa.
That's the inflation rate, and we're in that bubble. Like that is fuck me.
Something's got to give. And I've said this before, especially right now with the price of not only housing, but fuel and food and rent. It's all going through the roof because of gas prices. And companies are just raking in the dough. I mean, they've got wheelbarrows, they've got cats full of money that they're just trucking into their boardrooms and rubbing all over their nipples and slapping their secretaries with. It's disgusting.
So yeah, see this is here. So this here is, and we've all known this. We know, especially in Vancouver, about non-domestic or domestic investors from depleting valuable house stocks. So Trudeau did not answer questions Thursday on whether his government is open to a higher tax on secondary or multiple properties to deter domestic investors from depleting available housing stock. Why wouldn't he do that? He instead highlighted a budget committed to crack down on foreign buyers who the Prime Minister has blamed for investing in real estate markets driving up prices. The budget includes plans to explore a 2-year ban on foreign ownership.
Didn't we go through this a few years ago, especially here in Vancouver? And as a side note, Chad, you're 7% pudding.
Pudding. Yeah. Yet the Bank of Canada data has found domestic investors and repeat buyers have outpaced first-time home buyers, particularly during the COVID-19 pandemic, together accounting for more than half all homes bought in Canada since 2014. No shit. But that's not like places like Tabor. That's Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, the big centers, Toronto, Montreal.
Yeah.
Right? Stat Canada revealed last week that owners with multiple properties account for 40% of the house stock in several provinces, including Ontario, British Columbia, and Nova Scotia. Global News reviewed government records found that at least 20% of sitting MPs, including 1/3 of Trudeau's cabinet, hold rental and investment real estate. While the practice is illegal, it still raised concerns among experts about whether the government is truly invested in combating investor-driven real estate or financialings out of the market. Of the market.
Considering how long it took you to reply to that chat, you're par for the course. Your comedic timing is impeccable.
Yeah. No, and I'm gonna say this, like, but this is the so. And now he says, I think there's a lot of people across the country because earlier this week Trudeau appeared to defend the 42 caucus members who are part of this list. I think there is a lot of people across the country who own rental properties as part of their retirement plans, as a part of lives. A lot of Canadians need to rent. Listen here, motherfucker. These people are also, making how much money in the government right now while working for the government?
Yeah.
Yeah, guess what? If you want to be in government, there's things that you shouldn't be allowed to do while in government, which includes owning fucking properties that you can I don't want to say like monkey with laws and rules and vote against things to make sure that your interests are still covered,
Yeah.
right? That's bullshit.
Conflict of interest. Yeah.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, as I drink my Kirkland spring water, we have no affiliation with them, and it's funny that bottled water is a ripoff. It really is. But as I say that, this is a 30 pack from Costco, and it's only $4 for a 30 pack of water.
Wow.
But yet you go to 7-Eleven and you get a 6-pack and it's $5. Right? Yeah. So, yeah. That's one reason I have bottled water, because we went to Costco.
Big Water has infiltrated 7-Eleven, but they haven't gotten their claws into Costco yet.
I don't think they ever will.
I hope not. Costco's such a good place.
I like Costco.
I love Costco.
Love shopping at Costco. So
yeah,
it is. Housing prices are brutal. And now this is from my dad, and I haven't looked it up yet. But and I know I talked to Chad about this, but apparently there's now a program out there that people can open a savings account, and it'll be tax free to save up to $40,000 to put towards a home.
Is it called the TFSA?
I don't know what it's called. My dad was just telling me about this.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, so if there is this new account created where I'm not going to have to pay taxes on it, where am I going to find the 40,000 goddamn dollars to save up to do this? Because I can't fucking afford to do that.
You got to scrimp and save and work hard, man. Just like they do in America. Yeah, I had to blink first on that one. I know it's this diluted American dream that George Carlin always talked about, because you have to be asleep to believe it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there's not like me and my wife make pretty good money. And as a matter of fact, I like to say congratulations to my wife, because she just got another raise, and like she works so hard at that place, and she makes just as much money as I do now.
Awesome.
And she deserves it. She deserves. She works hard at that place. So
because she's top shelf management, yeah.
Yeah, well, she is now. Yes, she is, and she got a significant raise, like a raise that would make you go, "I'm never gonna leave this company ever, 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 ever."
Unless they go under, yeah.
Well, they're a local hotel, but they own local, but they're a small chain.
Okay.
Like the gentleman that started it lived in Tabor. It's where he bought his first hotel. And there's one in Cranbrook, High River, Moose Jaw, Vagina, and here. I don't think there's one in Saskatoon. Oh, no, there's one in Saskatoon. No, Moose Jaw, Regina. Yeah. Saskatchewan.
Just to divert only for a moment, because I forgot to do this last week. We got 8 people watching right now. 4 on... Well, it was 4. We got 6 watching now. It was 4 and 4 on Facebook and YouTube. And last week that I looked, we had 28 subscribers. This week we have 30. So I want to thank everyone watching now, including Big Red and Jolene. Good to see you again, Jolene. Hope you're doing well. And all of our subscribers on YouTube, even if we don't hear from them ever, it's great that they're subscribed, because it helps to pump up the numbers and therefore inflate our egos. So
yeah, because that's all this does, is just inflate our egos.
Yes, we like numbers.
Yeah. Can Alta. What's Can Alta? Are you talking about hotels? No, it's a Heritage Inns and Suites. But yeah, I'm very proud of my wife, and she works so hard. And right now, they just finally hired another manager, but she's been running her butt off. I hope she doesn't keep running it, because I like it. and I like to touch it. So, yeah.
With
So
consent.
no,
No.
I put a ring on it. I get to touch that whenever I want.
Oh,
Uh,
now we're canceled.
now
5
we're
years from
doxxed.
now, we're canceled because Nick thinks women are property and a ring is just a noose. Ugh. No, that's not what he said. Fuck yourself. And
And I have one of those nooses on. Right.
I keep forgetting to say it, but I'm going to say it now. Fuck you, Gordon Campbell. I
Yeah.
know you're out there. I'm going to find you and I'm going to shove these in your fucking face, you old fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. We're going to take your pudding and give it to Chad.
Back to the program.
Yeah. But yeah, even with and like again, but here we don't live too extreme. We're in a not a super nice house. There's a roof over my head. I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah.
And I have no problem talking about this stuff. We pay $1,100 a month for our rent.
Nice.
And it's it's an older house. It definitely is. If we were gonna stay, we need to like put plastic over the windows. It's an old house, right? We only have one vehicle payment because my truck's paid off. The Jeep is paid off next year. And even there's still times where you after we pay our bills and you're looking at your account going, fuck, I feel like we're working way too hard, but not like we're working like me. I can't say I work the 40 hours. Like I have a normal job right now
Yeah.
until I can get back on call. And my wife works a lot, not a lot, but quite a bit. And it's like, where the fuck does the money go? Like, I don't live extravagant. I fucking wear Walmart pants to work. I got like 2 nice pairs of jeans. So when we go to town or something, I wear like jeans that, sort of look like a slob. I got I got gym gear. Like I like my Under Armour shirts, but still like they're only $20 a piece. You're just like, where the fuck does my money go? And we've also cut down on eating out because I'm trying to be a little careful with what I eat. So like
Good.
maybe once a week, if that. Like yesterday we did because Kim had to work. Subway now has multi-grain bread.
Interesting.
So I mean, not that it's still Subway bread, right? But still, I had a turkey sub with spinach and multi-grain bread. So it's like, look at that. But it's just times you're like, where the fuck does my money go? Like just fuck.
Yeah. You got to pull out the old spreadsheet and start adding stuff up. Then you'll see where it goes.
I don't wanna.
Oh, life is so hard. Hey, speaking of, well, not speaking of that this is no segue at all. Unfortunately, the redneck is not here in the chat. However, on his last live stream, he did shout us out. So thank you, Ryan. And anyone who wants to watch Ryan, you got to be friends with him on Facebook. And you can see the 4 streams he has done so far. So thank you, Ryan. Hello, Jen.
I need to do what you do and like burn it from YouTube to I don't know if they're not on YouTube, are they?
I don't think he's on YouTube. It's only Facebook. I think so.
Because that's a thing. Like I know it's a lame excuse, and I'll say it's an excuse, but by the time I think I said this last week too, and I feel bad, especially like not watching Frank or Derailed. Like I don't really know Derailed. I mean, I only met those guys. I don't really know them because of Brody, right? So, I feel bad that I don't get to watch Frank stuff. But like I said, by the time I get home from work or the gym, because I usually go to the gym after work, I eat dinner, and then usually like I do dishes or something like that. And by the time that finishes, you're like, I just want to sit and like play a game of football. That's my relaxing. Or I do have a show to watch, right? And then by the time the show's done, it's like, I need to go to bed.
Right? Yeah, where does the time go? Just like where does the money go?
Time, and Dad said this to me years and years ago that like my son's graduating, and it's like where Dad said to me, "You wait till you have kids. As soon as you have kids, that time's just gonna go," and it has. Yeah. I'm damn near been in Alberta as long as I was in Mackenzie, and I never thought that was unfathomable. Like I'm at 17 years now in Alberta.
And in September, I will have been here 21 years.
Yeah, and that's crazy, right? When you really think about it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
It really is. You're like, geez, like I never thought that number was going to be there. So yeah, Jen, we are, and not only that with our kids graduating, Jen, but like I slept wrong on Saturday. That's all I did. I'm starting to think maybe it was while I was doing some pull downs, but I'm thinking it was more like I feel like I slept because my left hip is just screwed. It's been screwed for a week.
Hmm.
Pretty sure I slept wrong. And like I've been to the chiropractor. I did chest and or buys, tries, and chest this week, and then today was supposed to be legs, right? And I usually don't include a shoulder or back because it kind of goes with the chest, like some of the
Yeah.
chest stuff I do anyways, right? So I don't have a back and but I did like functional training today, like some yoga poses, stretches, and looked up some stretches for my hip just to try to get it. Like, yeah, fuck me. And it's just, yeah. And well, there's a guy at work. He's the same age as me. He just turned 42. He fucking slept wrong. His neck has been fucked for 3 weeks. Like he's tried everything. Chiropractor, he got a massager, he got a Dr. Hole machine. He's tried everything. And he's finally starting to move, but like he missed a day of work. That's how bad his neck was crinked.
Exorcism would be the next step.
Yeah, maybe, right? Yeah, like,
Yeah.
the power of Christ compels you. Bah!
Luckily, that hasn't happened to me. There's been a time or two where I have slept incorrectly and I've woken up with this pinch in the upper back, usually goes away in a day or two. So it's not something that lingers for a long amount of time, most of the time.
And it's funny because our bass player, he's 50 something. He's Jared's dad, right? My guitarist's dad. And he's like, I sneezed a few weeks ago when I was down for the weekend. He's like, I just threw my back out sneezing. Right?
Which sister, Joe? Younger or older? Because fun fact about Joe, and I don't mean to dox, but she is the middle child.
Oh, so nobody likes you then.
Sorry, Joe.
Sorry to hear that, Joe. Hey, it's just stating facts.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, there's still people coming down with the vid. But
yeah,
I mean,
it has not gone away.
No, and geez, like we said, and I will say this right now, right fucking now, because it's starting to conversations are starting to come up again about mandates and blah blah. I am anti-mandate. Wear masks. Like I'm okay with I'm okay with masks. That's I should say it, but do not shut shit down again.
Ooh.
Oh, that's what. Oh, I hope you're okay, Red.
You're a tough Scottish lass. You'll get through it.
Yeah, hopefully
Give her
you're
some.
all right.
Give her some whiskey. Get her pished in the hospital. No, I'm kidding. It's pretty bad, I guess, if you're in the hospital, man.
Please, like I'm okay with the mask mandates, so shouldn't say I'm against mandates. But do not shut shit down.
Yeah, we saw how that went.
We can't. It does. Yeah, for mental health for everybody. It didn't. You can't.
Yeah, reduced capacity is fine, but don't start shutting down businesses.
Yeah, and I mean, like there's places that are finally starting to fill up again. Like I said, me and the band, like another simple solution we have. Well, tomorrow night's kind of a half-ass one, but it's for the boy's birthday, so it's nothing really. So we got the 14th, 14th, 4th, 24th, 1st, 24th. So we got like 6 gigs. Like, don't cancel our shit, please.
Yeah.
And it's not a thing. And you just can't. You can't do it again. We won't. Yeah. I don't think people will do it. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, I've heard quite a few people down here say, "I won't wear a mask again. I'll move out of the province." One guy said that to me, and I'm pretty sure that wearing masks are going to come back in the fall, and I'm just waiting to see that guy. And I'm going to say, "Okay, so you're going to Alberta this month, right?" I'm going to hold it to his face, and he's like, "No, I never said that." Wrong.
Wait. We have that. Why are we not using it?
Leaving people nothing to do but drugs. Either that or play Fortnite or or do drugs and play Fortnite. Eat to excess. Stop. Wrong. I love that.
So do I. But yeah, it's not. Yeah, you can't. And I don't have a problem wearing a mask. I mean, I like not having to wear it. I'm not gonna lie. But if it keeps everything open, I will wear a mask.
Jolene's laughing at the wrong.
Wrong.
I had to open a show like that. Just 30 seconds of wrong.
Game frogs. Wrong. You make like a fucking Chris Shepherd mix.
Man, there's a name I haven't heard in 20 years.
There's dating us right there, right? Chris Shepherd.
Yeah. Fuck, yeah, Chris Shepherd. Cotton Eye Joe. Jesus. All those dance
cool
mixes.
Dance songs. Yeah, there was some cool dance shit on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird stuff that I'd never heard again. So
be back in a bit. Yes, you will.
Glad you knew what that meant, because I was like, I thought she was trying to say like a dance, like a electric dance group or something. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. You heard of Cotton Eye Joe. But have you heard of Biab?
Yeah, have you heard of Biab? I have not heard of Biab.
They're the electronic dance version of ABBA from the 90s, man.
Interesting. So this is from British Columbia.
Ooh.
BC woman hit by car says she's getting no help from ICBC non-fault insurance. Interesting.
Oh, yeah, ICBC changed their rules on insurance not too long ago. I can't remember the specifics of it, but everyone's on a single tier system, I think. I'm probably completely wrong on that, but a lot of people got screwed because of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. No fault insurance because... So a BC woman is sharing her story about dealing with ICBC and its recently introduced no fault insurance model. Last December, Victoria Ward was struck while walking to her vehicle on the side of the road when she was struck by a passing car. All of a sudden, she was on the ground. She said she put her hand on the back of her head and realized she was bleeding. I crouched down by the side of my car, realized stuff I was carrying was on the road, and her neighbor came out and told her to hold still. Wow. The woman who struck her did not flee the scene, and she told Ward she got in her way. Oh, and then okay, so but then here's the thing that should be changing things right now. The woman lied and said that Ward was in the way, but a neighbor's porch cam showed that she was not in the middle of the road like the driver claimed. So the driver lied. Like right there, you should be like, oh, you're fucking done.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand. Like wow.
Jesus, Jen, took 7 years. I hope you won.
Wow.
Yeah, it would be bad if it took that long. Good Lord. Oof.
Wow. So what is this whole purpose of like, okay, well, I'm missed. What is this stupid?
No fault insurance?
Yeah, I don't get it. So
I'm pretty sure it was something to do with the amount of claims that have been made to ICBC and all the fuckery that goes on with that, people lying and the time it takes to sort it out.
Okay, but this woman got hit. There's proof she was hit. So this should be like an open and shut fucking case.
It should, but you still have to have an investigation. And of course, even if a person is at fault, there's still got to be someone who's going to say, okay, well, what about this aspect and that part of it? And what if this didn't happen the way you said it did, you know?
I guess. Yeah, I guess. Oh, excuse me. No. Unreal. Wow. All right. I know it's early, but can we do my favorite part of the show?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now this
Karen videos. Yeah.
This one is from, if I'm going to play the correct one, yes, this one is from here in Vancouver. It was posted on April the 1st. And I think it's 1 minute and 46. We could go through the whole thing.
Sure.
Completely up to you.
Go ahead.
Here it comes.
We'll see.
Take my order. Take my order. No, take my order. Because I asked you for help, and then this bitch started talking to me, and then you are talking to me now like a rude person. No!
the fuck is this asshole? Like, he's obviously wearing the tie and a black shirt. He's a manager. Like, who the fuck do you think he is? Like, all the other minions are wearing like their visors, and this guy is wearing, like, he's distinctly different from the other workers. So that just
he's from the Men in Black. His name is M.
okay. Continue.
You're disrespectful. You're insulting her. I'm not insulting her. I didn't fucking say anything. She called me a retard. She called me a retard. Take my order right now. I will call.
Yep, that's how you convince people to help you. You scream at them saying, "Take my order."
So why aren't they taking her order? Because she has a dog in her arm?
I don't know what
No
it's
context?
to do with.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately,
That's
no
fine.
context. Okay. Yeah.
Police on you. No, I'm calling the police. I'm gonna run your fucking day, okay? Take my order. Take my fucking coffee. I asked you for help. I come here every day. Do not treat me like this. I come here every fucking day. You know that. Everybody knows me here. Don't do this to me. Don't fucking do this to me. I asked you for help. The other man was mad at you. You're fucking up with your job today. Shut the fuck up. Serve me.
Yep, there it is again. Shut the fuck up. Serve me. Wow. Entitlement? Maybe. Ugh. Yep.
Go ahead. No, go.
Serve me right now. Yeah, serve me. I want a coffee, please. A medium coffee, 2 milk, 1 sugar, and a breakfast shot. Don't comment! Don't let her comment about me right now! Don't let her talk! Don't let her talk! I'll call the police on her now! She just started saying crazy to me. I don't want to hear comments. If I'm ordering, I want to be quiet. No! Yeah, but she's commenting. She better not comment. I'll make a scene. I'll call the police on her. I'll call the police on you guys. Don't do this! No, not Splenda. 1 sugar, 2 milk, and 1 espresso.
And that's it. I'll call the police on you.
For like, this is the problem when it comes, like, the poor police. Like, this is what they have to deal with. Like,
Yes.
some crazy woman who, oh, good Lord. Wow.
Yeah, just imagine how many carjackings have happened and how many murders were committed because police were busy dealing with Karens, let's
Yep.
say.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, unreal. That is, oof. It looks like she needs mental health. Like, she needs help. Like, 'cause
Maybe.
they're like, holy crap, holy cow. Wow.
They probably still do call that a nervous breakdown. Yeah.
And what, like, I couldn't imagine, like, freaking out at somebody like that. I would just leave the establishment. If I were that mad, if something that triggered me that much, I would have just left. You know,
Hey, really?
I've been annoyed when I've been in places like, okay, let's just go. Like, this is ridiculous, right? There's times we went, like, I remember one time we went into McDonald's to get a coffee. And we stood there for like 10 minutes, and finally I'm like, let's just fucking go. Like, no one helped us. I'm like, and, you know, I'm not trying to be rude. I don't want to be that guy like, excuse me, motherfuckers. Like, yeah, wow, that is a set of testicular fortitudes.
We were taught in school that you don't escalate a situation, you walk away from it.
My parents taught me that.
Yeah.
Forget even school.
And the woman in the video had said that she goes there every day. Everyone knows her. So I don't think she should show her face in there again because no one's going to serve her because of her behavior at that time.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and I don't get. Yeah, I've done that before too. Like, if you like, they miss like some burgers or something, like a cheeseburger, you call back, like, hey, you know, you guys, you know, I ordered an extra burger, and usually they're super cool. They take your name, and next time you go back, you said, hey, you know, I called in, and they look in their book. Oh yeah, there it is. You know, sorry about that, and here's your food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or you know, like this was a long time ago. We got KFC, and it was just taking forever, and they like gave us some free like brownies. Because it had taken a while, so they just gave us something free. Like, hey, sorry it took so long. Here's your shit, right?
Nice, yeah.
You know, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand the people who will wait in line 10, 20 minutes and then they'll start complaining at that point. Oh, I want my food now. There's some entitlement there too. Because they don't know what's going on in the kitchen. They don't know how busy the place is.
Yeah, they don't know. Yeah, like, and it always blows my mind when, like, and it is annoying in the drive-thru. The drive-thru, and I'll be the first to admit I get annoyed if I like want to order something through the drive-thru. Can you pull to the parking lot? No, if I could stop, I would have came inside and probably sat down and enjoyed a meal. Like I need to go, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But yeah, yeah, that's annoying when you go to anywhere like that. Chad just said you go to a sporting store and you're standing there, you know.
Yeah, and it's pretty apparent that someone needs help when if you're an employee and someone's looking at you like, then that's the international sign for please help me.
And that's not a smart move, Jen.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my biggest fear is like, that's why I hate sending food back. Because I'm always worried about someone going to hawk in my burger or something, right? Like, I know I don't need to send this back. I'll just eat it. I mean, I ordered a cheeseburger, but this is a chicken breast, but I'll just eat it because I don't want you to spit my burger.
Exactly. Just eat what you're given. Remember the movie Waiting from 2005. Don't fuck with the people who make your food. Just be happy with what you get. And you never know who out there is an anarchist. And what I mean in terms of the food industry, you don't know who is going to mess with your food just because. Now, of course, there are other people around them when they're making your food, but someone can slip something in there and you don't know who or why especially. They'll do it just for kicks.
Yep.
So
sorry to yawn, folks. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Like, my God.
Old.
I am old. Actually, and I think we talked about this last week, but and speaking of dudes standing around, that's one of my most annoyingest things in the gym.
Yeah.
And people that stand around, like, get the fuck out of the way. If you want to tongue each other's dicks, go into the fucking locker room and do it. Seriously, like, get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, some people exercise their mouth more than they do any other muscles.
Like I think I've said this before. I usually do about 8 exercises, 6 to 8, depending how I feel that day. Then usually half an hour on the bike and then stretching and then I'll leave. So I'm usually in there about an hour and a half. I'm strictly, I don't fuck around. I don't want to talk. I'm not trying to be rude. This is what I'm here to do.
Yeah.
And my son finally realized that. He's like, Dad, I think I kind of like working out on my own. You think? And I told you that. That's why I never like going with anybody, because I just want to do my thing, get the fuck out of here and be done.
Yeah. Self-discipline. I miss having a gym partner. It was great when back in high school, it was Callio and myself, and then it was Callio, myself, and Blackler for a while. It started off being myself and Jeremy Barton, and then it was myself alone at the end of high school, and I had a gym partner that was Lee when I was at East Fraser. But since then, I haven't had a gym partner, and I can't. It's not like I'm looking for one, but if I can find someone who will do exactly what I do, fine, great. It might even speed up the workout. But
yeah, that if someone's willing to do what you, but you got to find someone who can lift almost like as much as you, the whole 9 yards, right?
Yes and no. I mean, if they're lighter or heavier, that's fine. At least you're doing the same thing. That's the important thing.
Yeah, I guess, right. So.
It keeps the flow going. What about Guy Lafleur? Did you hear about this?
No. Did Guy finally kick her? I know. I think he had cancer. I believe he had cancer. Guy Lafleur. Guy Lafleur Health.
How you been doing, really? Haven't seen you in a while.
Still fighting cancer. What did he do now?
Did he say something?
I don't know.
Is he canceled now?
Who knows?
Yep. Ban everyone, even including people with cancer.
Oh, excuse me.
Give them no quarter.
Oh. Yeah, okay, so he just gave up, or not gave up, but he's done. Yeah. It probably does come to a point where he's like, what, fucking him out.
Yeah, it was like that with my girlfriend's dad, because he was diagnosed with stage 4 esophageal cancer.
Yeah.
They caught it way too late, unfortunately. And there was a point in time where he was waking up in bed. He couldn't get out of bed because he was in so much pain all day, every day. It
Yeah.
was no way to live. So it becomes at that point just a no-win, give-up scenario, because what else are you going to do? You know, you can't live every day in excruciating pain while you're bedridden.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry to hear that, really.
Sorry to hear that, man. But at least you're typing properly. The brandy hasn't gotten to you yet.
Yeah, that is true. Good call.
And you're not your mom isn't the only one in hospital that we know of tonight. Big Red, Heather, she's in the hospital with the Rona as well. So
Yep.
it sucks.
Yep. Okay, so more videos?
Sure.
Yeah, you said you had a couple, so I love Karen videos, right? So
Okay, this one, I couldn't find the original. So once I play this video, and it's not very long, I'm going to link to the guy's channel that I had to snip this from. The guy's name is Papa Stanimus on YouTube. I will show his channel in a little bit, but this clip is 37 seconds long, and it's a doozy because it's a male Karen. It's a Darren.
Yeah, oh, let me show you. I'll show you proof. I know you will, because this is proof, god damn it.
If they did something wrong,
Treat me like this.
is not how you solve it.
Fired when I talk in corporate.
Yep. He's carrying out.
Well, it's because you're not giving me food that I paid for.
This is,
Yes, I did! What? Okay, I'm gonna tell him you did.
wow.
I think what that stemmed from was he ordered something on an app, and his understanding was that once you make the order, you're charged automatically for it. So that's why he went into the store and they said, "You have to pay." And he said, "No, I already paid. Here's my proof."
Oh.
Ugh. That's what I'm thinking it was.
Okay.
So I got that from, and I'm going to show you this guy's channel. Again, Papa Stanimus on YouTube. He does a lot of shorts of stuff like this.
Okay.
Just so if we get a content ID match, I can say, hey, I'm not stealing this. I couldn't find the original. I'm sharing my sources. So this is where I got it from. If you like that video, subscribe to Papa Stanimus on YouTube.
Okay, so let's take a detour. Should we talk about songs that are 40 years old this year?
Ooh, 1982. Hey,
Yeah, we did this last week. It was 30 years old, but this one has popped up. I will not play it on the course because we'll get flagged, right? So
yeah.
these will be songs to see if I can get them all that are turning 40 years old. Let me turn the volume on here while I'll go. Turn Your Love Around. I don't know that song. Never heard that song. Oh, Centerfold has just been sold. Angel made the centerfold. Angel made the centerfold.
Oh yeah,
Giles Ben.
Yep.
I Love Rock and Roll. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
Yep. Classic.
No, that's 40 years old. What else we got here? Oh, Mickey. Oh,
You're so
Mickey,
fun, you
you're
blow
so
my
fun.
mind.
Yeah. Toto, Rosanna. Do you think the 80s had the most one-hit wonders? Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me, meow?
Maybe. I don't know. We'd have to see a few lists.
I come from a land down under. Got me a brand new Hyundai.
Men
at work. Yeah.
Men at work, yeah.
Oh, Pat Benatar. Yeah, I like Pat Benatar. What a voice. And Gloria. That is some good eyebrows on that one. Gloria. Gloria. Oh, it's Edge. Well, I'm trying not to lose my head. Ha 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 ha.
Jesus, I was starting to walk when these came out.
Hold On to Me by Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, Fleetwood Mac is not one hit wonder by any
No.
stretch of the
I'm not saying
imagination.
these are one hit one. Not all of
Right.
them are not one hit wonders.
Yeah.
Stray Cats. Stray Cat. This is Don Henley, Dirty Laundry. I fucking hate that song. I've never liked that song. Dirty Laundry. Kick 'em while they're up, kick 'em while they're down.
Yeah, that gets repetitive and annoying.
Yeah, Abracadabra by Steve Miller Band. Oh, I don't know. Only the lonely. I don't think fucking. Yeah, Pat Benatar was so small. Yeah, the voice. Yeah. Who Can It Be Now?
That one's pretty good.
No, that's a good song.
I like it.
Oh, Eye of the Tiger. Sea Fever.
Ugh.
I liked Weird Al's version better.
Yes.
Oh, the Kaiser. Man Eater by Hall & Oates. That's a good tune. 80s had some really good songs.
Yeah.
Like catchy songs. Oh, the Go-Go's. They got the beat. Burp.
Yeah, Fly Like an Eagle was great. I did like the Seal remake as well. I will admit that.
Don't Talk to Strangers. Yep. Oh, what's the name of that fucking song? Oh, Hurt So Good. That's a good tune. John Cougar Mellencamp. You want to get a bar going?
Yes.
That song. Yeah, we'll get a bar going. Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
baby, make it hurt so
Yeah, they
good.
had that new wave stuff, like Depeche Mode. Depeche Mode, is that new? I consider that new wave. That's a good song. It's Depeche Mode.
Yep.
Fuck. Yeah, there was lots. They had a lot that was awesome.
Ooh, I might have, but I don't remember anything about it. I listened to everything Sia last year. Her Christmas album is still one of the worst things I've ever heard. It's like dead cat nails on a chalkboard or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I would imagine they use that at Guantanamo.
There was a song in there with the piano, and I can't think of it. It's gonna bug me. I like the tune. I wish they had like a list all the songs. Fuck, unreal. Yeah, it's crazy. Just I just go back and think about those songs that were like new to us, like 40 years. Well, I was 2, so.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
That was good. Oh,
I can't get no respect.
My mom just shared this. This is awesome. I asked my daughter to give me the phone book. She laughed at me and called me a dinosaur and lent me her iPhone. So the spider is dead, the iPhone is broken, and my daughter is furious. Yeah, Brian Seltzer is not a bad guitarist. No, not at all. I was just gonna say, I saw a meme, and it was like a Leonard Skinner cassette tape, and the guy's like, my daughter found this in the creek bed and asked me if this was from the Civil War.
Oh.
And it was only fantasy.
You're going to be comfortably numb by your 6th glass of brandy.
You can see, and I don't usually like talking like this.
So you got to make sure your wife isn't in the room so you can talk like
here
this.
now. Hold on, I'll be back.
All right.
Oh.
Everyone drink. Nick's family drama is part of the show.
Mark's renting his house.
Who is?
Kelsey's dad. That's the house they used to live in.
You should probably mute your microphone.
I probably should mute my microphone. I'll be right back.
Okay. Kim gets a good laugh out of that. That's great. And Sarah says, hi, Kim. Can she hear me? Can you hear me? No, of course not. I'm not a huge fan of the Stray Cats, or I'd be I would be at a loss to name one of their songs, aside from what was already named. Oof. Songs from the 80s. Today I listened to Sugar Hiccup by that dream pop band, the Cocteau Twins. I like that one.
Wait, 80s music did we listen to today? Let me go to my playlist. I listened to Rusty Cage by Soundgarden. That's 90s.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I can actually go back. That's what I do like about iPhone. I can go back and go through my songs. Okay, 80s today. Wait, Turn on Your Receiver by Nazareth. I don't know if that's 70s or 80s. I'm just gonna say because it's a great song. Albuquerque by Weird Al.
Fucking love that.
Fucking love that song. Ah, they're right in my face. Ah, ah, ah. Princess
I
of
don't know that one really.
Princess of the Universe, Faithfully by Princess of the Universe by Queen, Faithfully by Journey, Tango in the Night by Fleetwood Mac. Was Too Drunk to Fuck by the Kennedys in 80s or 70s?
80s.
Okay, Gloria by U2, which has turned into my favorite U2 song. This one missed the 80s, but it's close enough. Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe. These are songs we listen to today, Chad, and you stay with the fucking thing. This is a great song. Sarah like this one. This is so not there, but Got Your Money by Old Dirty Bastard. The Mexican radio version, that is by the Walls of Voodoo, but Authority Zero has one. I really like it. It's more of a rocker one. Boots and Hearts was 89 for the trad, right? So I think that counts. 88, 89. So those are the 82. Oh, Personal Jesus by Depeche Mode. So this has all been stuff I've listened to, like, this is Today and Yesterday. Crazy About Her by Rod Stewart. Yeah, so What's Love Got to Do with It by Tina Turner. Yeah, so American Pie, but that's 70 something. But yeah, that is how ADD my music is. Bite my fucking taint, Chadney. How about that? Huh? Wait, I didn't listen to that song, did I? I did not. Oh, that's why I went too far down the list. Oh.
I'm typing out all these songs that you're recommending, really, so I will listen to them after we're done.
Oh, Life in a Northern Town is a great song. Yeah. And we lived in a northern town, which reminds me of Mackenzie.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I think it was early 90s, because I had, back in the day when CDs were a thing, they had a Time Life songs of the century. Of course, it was like only like 50, 60, 70s, 80, 90. They didn't go back any further. But the three songs I remember being on it that I loved were Life in a Northern Town by Dream Academy, Red Red Wine by UB40, and Lovers in a Dangerous Time by Bare Naked Ladies.
Yeah.
And those are three awesome songs. Really awesome songs.
Yep.
Lovers in a Dangerous Time. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Call Me Rumble's on here. I'll fucking put your fucking pudding anywhere and I'll fucking eat it. Oh, God. Oh, anything he did? Oh, I don't know. That is, and that'd be up for an interesting debate with music people. Right? That's another amazing song, really.
That's a good one. Yes, I listened to that.
The years. Yeah.
Yep.
Woo! Like that song. I'll have to remind you, really, when we get close to Cornfest, like our celebration down here for Tabors, we celebrate corn. That the band will be playing, and it should be live streamed. It was live streamed last year. I don't know how the recording turned out, but it was on YouTube last year. Purple Rain album was pretty fucking solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck is this shit? Oh, okay.
And before I forget, Frank shouted us out.
That's a Slipknot song.
What's that?
That's a Slipknot song.
Which one?
Before I forget.
Yes. Frank shouted us out on his show last week. It was near the end of his show, and he was talking about other shows you should watch on Thursdays, and so he shouted us out. So, Frank, thank you very much.
Frank. Appreciate
Really
it.
appreciate it.
Actually, it was the other day at work, and I went on a rant about me. Not a rant, but I just started babbling off. And I was listing albums and years, and Hulk, the guy that works at the gym with me, like I always work out beside him because he's very territorial, but he's cool with me. So I know that while I'm around Hulk, no one else is going to come into my space because like he lifts way heavier than I do. And it's just, I usually there's a cable machine beside where he works out. So I like to settle there. And then when he's doing his shit and his arms are bulging because he's the Hulk and girls are looking, I can pretend that they're looking at me instead, not him over there being vascular and a show off. But he walked over to me and he's like, where do I put the fucking quarter? Jesus Christ, listen to you go. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you're like a fucking jukebox. It's ridiculous. Like, yeah, but I can't remember anything important though. Like, you know. But New York Groove was the 70s, wasn't it? That was late 70s, 76, 78.
Really mysterious would know.
Well, yeah, because I can't see the years right now. I just got my iTunes pulled up. Trying to think of other great, like, I think a lot of people who, if you say that you like Fleetwood Mac, you really need to get into the beef of their catalog. Like the Tango in the Night album is fucking great. Like Family Man, Big Love, those are some great songs. Right? My dog was down here chasing the cat, so and there's songs too, like, okay, so if it really is gonna keep giving one hit wonder from the 80s, I'm gonna do some from the 90s. I like this. So ones that people might have forgot. Blessed Union of Souls, Hey Leonardo. That's a catchy song. She likes me for me, not because I let da 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 da. That's a fucking awesome tune. Any Bob Seger. Oh, I love me some Bob Seger. So I'm just scrolling through my stuff right now. I know Boney M. Christmas gets a lot of shit, but I like Night Flight to Venus and Rasputin. Those are catchy songs. Yeah. And see, I didn't listen to a lot of Bonnie Tyler. Can you call her a one-hit wonder? She had 3 pretty big songs. Is that still classified as a one hit?
No.
Because she had Holding Out for a Hero, Total Eclipse of the Heart, and It's a Heartache. And I'm sure I'm missing one. I'm pretty sure I'm fucking terrorists up there, dogs chasing everybody around. Excuse me. I don't think Bush gets enough love.
Yeah, I agree. I watched a movie today from 1979. It's a British film. It's called Quadrophenia.
Yep.
It's pretty good. And Shepherd's Bush, you can clearly see the sign in one of the shots.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Mm-hmm. The old Shepherd's Bush.
Like, the chemicals between us, I won't even go to, like, 16 Stone. But, like, the chemical between us, War Machine, Old, Bubbles. Like, I'm not even listing songs off 16 Stone. Like, that's fucking low-hanging fruit. Mm-hmm. That almost everybody should know. But gosh, it's such good shit.
I listen to Chemicals Between Us every once in a while.
I like that's. Hi, Rebel. Are you looking for a cat? Where'd he go? All right, I can't find him, man. I had a fucker, right? Other bit like, and so then like 9 years, they had a couple songs, but Candlebox.
Yes,
they had 3 songs, and I'm missing one of them. I don't know why it's not on there. But You Far Behind. Yeah, I'm missing one of my Candlebox songs. What fucking song am I missing? I'm definitely missing one of them that I really liked. Candlebox. I think it was Cover Me. Yeah. I don't know why that's not on my fucking thing.
Savory by Jawbox is a really good 90s one-hit wonder.
Savory?
Savory, yeah.
Did the Cowboys Junkies have any songs except for Sweet Jane?
But they probably had an album, but Sweet
Yeah,
Jane
but
is the only
yes,
thing.
yeah, yeah. Okay, what was that one called again?
Savory, Savoury. And Sweet Jane is based on someone else doing that song. I can't remember who, but I heard the original. I think it was there was a band from the 60s that did the original version of Sweet Jane. And their name escapes me.
I know we talked about it, I think back when Butt Blaster Brody was still here. I believe that Miley Cyrus's version of Sweet Jane was better than Cowboy Junkies. Yeah, I really like Miley's version.
Yes, music is definitely subjective. How about you throw one into the ring, Heather? I'm interested to hear what you got from your hospital bed on the verge of death.
And I'm totally obsessed, like, just because Heather's back in the chat here, about we already talked about Age of Electric. Get with the conversation.
Yeah, I mentioned age earlier.
By the Dublanders, I think they're called, but Whiskey in the Jar. Oh my god, their version, the old Celtic version, I fucking love it. I can't even listen to the other two anymore. Yeah, I love it. Cheap Trick, and everybody always goes to like, I want you to want me. You know, my favorite Cheap Trick song, okay, it's a close one between The Flame and Mighty Wings from the Top Gun soundtrack. I love that song.
Ooh, Simple Minds.
That's a good song.
Nice.
I went on a big Krista Berg kick. Maybe really will chime in with that. I like Lady in Red, but I went like, I love a lot of his stuff. My dad was a big Krista Berg fan, so
Lady in Red is very good.
yeah. What else I got fucking on here? Sometimes I have shit in here. It's like, why the fuck do I have it in here? And then I'm like, I'm just gonna delete it from my library. This is handy, guys. Because now I can go through music. Go, why do I have this? This is stupid. Coheed and Cambria. Yeah, that can go.
Yeah, I remember that band, mid 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went on a, like, course when I got Apple Music, I went on a huge kick. Like, oh, I need everything in the world. And now it's like, no, I really don't. So I've actually downgraded or got rid of a lot of my songs. So another album that I know I've said this a couple times here that I re-downloaded, and thank God, because I'm listening to the shit out of it, is August and Everything After by the Counting Crows.
Oh, yes. I listened to that recently.
What a great album. No, I don't listen to Huey Lewis. And all you kids out there listening, download some Electric Light Orchestra and not just Mr. Blue Sky. Yeah. What else we got here? Remember Darude? Darude?
Sandstorm.
Sandstorm. Raining in Baltimore is an amazing song. Yep. Some Def Leppard. I like me some Def Leppard.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Yeah, Yellow Telephone. That's my homegirl right there. Yeah. Depeche Mode. Like I said, I like me some Depeche Mode.
How about No More I Love You by the Eurythmics?
No More I Love You. The one I heard, I thought it was a Nanny Lennox song. I didn't realize that was a Rhythmics.
Maybe it is. I keep remembering it as both because she was the lead singer.
Yeah, she was, of course, and of course, so that's a comment you'd get is Vernick Nanny Lennox. She was the lead singer of the Rhythmics. Stupid. Okay, I know that. What was that thing where everyone shit on Brody? Remember we were talking about voices, and we said it was Annie Lennox or someone else. Oh,
What
fuck.
didn't they shit on Brody for?
Well, no, he said something, and everyone's like, Annie Lennox. He's like, oh, I think, and I even think it might have even been Stevie. And I'm like, I'm even saying I love Stevie Nicks. I love her persona, but Annie Lennox is the far better, superior voice. I
I
think
had
that's what it
said that.
was. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and it was, and then he was like, no, Stevie Nicks. It was something. God, it was something. No, he said someone else, and everybody just shit on him. Oh, I don't even remember what the fuck he said, but everybody's just like, you're fucking stupid. So,
Yes, Police.
yes,
I love
I like
Synchronicity Part 2.
I like everything she does is magic. Yeah, and that's the last song my son played in band with like the school band, and I just sat and I recorded some of the video, but to watch him play, and this is why I get on him so much about not drumming, because like you watch when he would drum, he wouldn't even be looking at the notes. He'd be, or like the paper. He'd just be playing like a drummer should be. Really beautiful song. Yes, that is a beautiful song. Really. Oh, he didn't know who Annie Lennox was. That's what it was. He had no idea who Annie Lennox was. Thank you, Sarah. There it is. Yeah, Carter's had some good one. But to watch Cohen playing that, because you watch other people, like kids playing drums, and they're like staring at the notes and their hands. Like a lot of them were open, which I found was weird when they're playing. And Cohen's like tight, like when he was doing the snare snaps, and he had his hand down, like playing like I've watched other drummers play. So, yeah. Carter's has some good tunes, yeah.
Yeah, they had a lot of good songs. Let the good times roll.
I like Let's Go. I
Let's
don't
go.
want to hold her down, the fucker stay her ground. What she
She
said.
says,
Let's go.
I like the night light, baby.
It's fucking awesome. Oh, Chad's favorite band in the world, the Jim Blossoms. Yeah. So I'm just gonna say this song. For the visual, you need to go on YouTube, and this video was on Tosh.0. Okay. This band is called. Ready, Alex?
Yeah.
The Goat and Your Mom. The name of the song is Quack Like a Duck. But you listen to me when we finish here, because I gotta go as soon as we're done.
Yep.
I want you to go watch this video of this guy. These guys.
I will.
And you tell me what you think. And all I'm gonna say is American flag thong. And that way, when you're like, what video is it? You'll be like, okay, this is just. And it was on Tosh. It was amazing. Oh, I don't like that song either. Why the fuck is it? Why is that many plays? That's disgusting. Simon and Garfunkel. I always go for some. I'm definitely down to fuck with some Simon and Garfunkel. Hold On Tight by Greg Holden. That was a song that I heard when Dusty Rhodes had passed away. That was the song that they used for his tribute.
Hmm.
It was no. Yeah, Hold On Tight. No, that was for Roddy Piper's video. Hold On Tight. I really liked it. Lots of Guns N' Roses, of course. I love Gunners. Yeah. Have we got, well, because I got to take off about 15. We got another video to watch? Or are we all
I
done?
want to save that for next time.
Okay, well, we could keep talking about music. Couple Hootie and the Blowfish songs.
Yeah.
And they are off the crack rear view mirror. I'm not gonna fuck around and go after anything else. That's just what I listen to. There's a cool version of Ghost Riders in the Sky. I know that's the what are their names now? They do Over the Hill Outlaws and whatever the fuck. But the Highwaymen do it, and there's a version from Nassau Coliseum in '86. I really liked it. If you like the Highwaymen, they do a pretty good job of Ghost Riders in the Sky. It's Johnny and Willie doing the singing. I quite enjoyed it. Oh, Sarah just went and watched fucking The Goat and Your Mom. Wasn't that amazing? Did you go watch the video at least, Sarah? I hope Reese wasn't there. Oh, she's back.
Jesus, that's a strange lineup. Gin Blossoms, Oasis, Neil Young. Wow. You were probably smoking weed for that one. You gotta be.
Did you smoke weed, man?
Did you smoke the weed, man?
Anyone else go watch video? All right. Yeah, so Hootie. Goodbye's a good song. The one that I listen to, and just because it means, especially since the girl I always thought of is now gone, but Let Her Cry. Oh, what a song.
Yeah.
What a great song. A lot to Iron Maiden. I actually been getting into Maiden thanks to Brody. I was never a huge Maiden fan. And just because I was like, my dad wasn't a Maiden guy. I don't know why I never got into him, but yeah, I downloaded all Power Slave, Peace of Mind, Number of the Beast, and some After Dark, Fear of the Dark. So yeah, I quite enjoyed it. So, oh, that's there's a purpose. Every time I look at you, I go blind. I go blind. Well, somewhere over there. Sorry, I had a stroke.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. What else we got?
Yeah, when there's an emotional attachment to the song, you remember it that much more, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Eat World. I don't know what always goes to the sweetness for Jimmy Eat World or the middle. The song Pain from Futures by Jimmy Eat World is a great song. Yeah, Pain by Jimmy Eat World's a really good tune. Yeah, I quite enjoyed Power Slave. Yeah, I wish I would have, I've always liked the Eddie concept. I always thought he looked cool, but I don't know why it took me so long, but I will thank Brody, Butt Blaster Brody, for getting me into Maiden. I'm quite enjoying Maiden. So there's John Cougar, so Johnny Cash. John Waite, Missing You. That's a good 80s tune. I ain't missing you at all. Missing you since you've been gone away. I recommend anyone, if you want a good greatest hits, that's actually a great greatest hits top to bottom. Journey's greatest hits. Good from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, I love Kenny Loggins. I love the campiness of him. You want to what, Chad? I don't want. Okay, and you want to what, dude? I've watched some of their live stuff, and I wish he'd stop because, to me, Bruce Dickinson can't do the voice anymore. Which is what happens, and I'm not saying anything bad. This is why Robert Plant didn't want to do Zeppelin anymore, because he can't. Like he even said, I can't hit the high notes anymore, right? So, which is fair enough. So, Korn, Kings of Leon, Zeppelin, Biscuit, Linkin Park, Lita Ford, Kiss Me Once. That's a great song. Yeah, so lots of music.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So yeah, guys, I do have to get going here pretty quick because I got some business I need to take care of. So, but yeah, that was a good show. Not saying we have to quit this exact second, but figured time to. Anything else we want to discuss before we flock off? Made like the birds and flock off.
Yeah, Kenny Loggins, he had a lot of good stuff in the 80s.
Yeah, because I mean, Caddyshack, I'm All Right, and then stuff off Fly with the Boys from and the Danger Zone, of course, from Top Gun. Hey, Niskers. Oh, sorry, I have Bruno. And then
take care, Heather. Thank you for being here. I hope you get better.
Yeah, please get better, Heather. Get some rest. We love you. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And get some sleep. What do you want, Downtown Bruno? Okay. It's just right there, downtown Bruno. It's very downtown. Please don't bite me. Hi. So, all right. What else we got for these fine people?
I think I've done all the shout outs and remembering that I could for this show.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, phone's going on.
Ryan, when are you going to do another live stream?
Yes,
And
right.
are you going to do it on YouTube? Because he's got the free version of StreamYards.
Yeah, so he probably can't send it. He can't send it to YouTube then. The tube
Probably
or the
not.
Ewing. So
Yeah.
so just a little behind the fourth wall, if you will. So Kim just, I don't know if you heard her say, she's like, she was in the fucking cat litter. I guess the dog got in the cat litter, ran upstairs. It was in Kim's face, and all she smells cat shit.
Ugh.
Yeah. So, well, Ryan, keep us posted, Reverend Ryan.
Ordinary World is very good. Yeah, View to a Kill. That was probably the best thing about the 1985 View to a Kill James Bond movie. Even though Christopher Walken was in it, and so was Dolph Lundgren's girlfriend at the time, Grace Jones.
Oh, my sister, what in the actual fuck did I just listen to? So, if anybody, wants to just go watch that, The Goat and Your Mom Quack Like a Duck, get back to me once you watch it. Because, I just, make sure you don't have children around, because it is something else. So,
Okay.
okay. Oh, excuse me.
Well, that's a show, probably one of the shorter shows that we've done in a while. And again, thanks to everyone who is here.
Yeah.
The Reverend Ryan, really mysterious, who popped in out of nowhere. We thank you very much. Old Man Lissick, Heather, again, hope you do well. Hope you get better soon. Sarah.
Jugs.
Yeah, she was here once.
Said hello. Yep. And that was really about it, wasn't it?
Jolene was here. Thank you, Jolene.
Yep.
She said she was going to be back in a bit, and we haven't seen her since.
And Jennifer.
Yeah.
And that was it. But lots of chat, so.
Yes. Thank you so much, really, for all your commentary. We
Yep,
really,
sure. We really
appreciate it. Take care, Sarah. Yep, we'll be back next Thursday. And again, Thursday, May 5th, we will not be here, but we will be here Saturday, May 7th. Again, same time, 7 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Berta time.
Berta time. Fuck yeah.
We'll see you all then. Take care. Thanks for stopping in today.